Hello and welcome back to this channel. Today's going to be a very fun video because today we are going to be doing another informational plant tour. Now, especially today, there's a lot of information to talk about and a lot of new things to talk about. So before we do go ahead and start today's video, please subscribe, hit the notification on all so you do not miss our video. Please like this video. Let's go ahead and start this amazing, incredible tour. So last video I did talk about this section first, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about aquaponics first this time. Now, the water is incredibly low, so I really do need to go ahead and dump in the buckets because it's been about 35 hours since I really filled up those buckets, so they're about good for dechlorinizing that area. So I'll probably go ahead and fill that up once this video is done with. But fish are absolutely thriving. They're actually starting to notice when I walk in the room, and they're starting to kind of huddle up into the corner waiting for me to feed them. And then usually I feed them right in that spot, so they all kind of huddle up when I move this off. So a lot of amazing stuff happening in here. It looks awesome. Water quality is still incredible. And looks like they're all doing good. I still need to kind of do my charts, see if I'm noticing anything that's going wrong. It looks like some of them are sleeping just because they're just fed. There are a few fish back there. I think 2 to 3 back there. It really seems like the big one has been back here a lot. You can see it back there. Can't really fit my camera through there, but yeah. So talking about the plants, a lot of these plants are starting to do okay. I do feel like they are looking a little bit worse now, so I'm gonna have to look at adding some more air pumps to the system. That would most likely be the best. So definitely some problems in that area, but other than that, they're still doing pretty good. And I do feel like that air pump has started to help. Lettuce, absolutely doing incredible. Definitely growing really good. I'm trying to stall now because really I could harvest them today and it'd be very good. But I will say, they're not exactly ready because once I do take those out, I'm going to take out all the other plants, hydroponics and aquaponics. I'm going to drain the systems. This system will be still on, but I'll put it onto a different setting where it cleans the water and doesn't have to go through the plants. And then I'm going to hook both of these systems together, and it's going to be one giant aquaponic system growing hundreds of different types of plants. I think we got about 416. 416 seems a lot. I think it's 216. I don't really know why I thought it was 200 in each, but there's about 108 pods in each one, so just do the math there, and then 216. But this system hasn't done the best, so I'm going to kind of give up on hydroponics for now, and I'm going to go fully aquaponics because the systems work so well for me. And I do have intentions of working on hydroponics later on, but just right now I want to focus on growing plants and learning about just how they grow. And yeah, so I'm also I have some future plans, some future kind of blueprints of kind of working with hydroponics throughout this setup. So I'm very, very excited about that. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and kind of take a pause on this. I have another design of what I'm going to do with this. I'm thinking I'm going to have one right here. It'll go all the way down. And then I might plug in another one right here where it's all the way down here. And I'll plug in another one right here. It would go all the way down. And I plug another one all the way through here. And you go all the way down. And then I might do the same thing with the second one. I got to say, once all that air is added onto the top layers, it pretty much hits this area. And then I will say, I do feel like another thing that really helps with the bubbles is when the water goes through here and falls all the way down here, a lot of that does get air into it because it just hits the bottom so hard. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of research very, very soon, kind of working with this. And yeah, so moving over here, a lot has happened, especially today. So first thing is all the microgreens were harvested. You can see them right here. We have pea shoots, sunflowers, basic, broccoli, and spicy. The spicy did have a lot of mold in it, so I'll probably just go ahead and get rid of that container and not really eat it. I also would like to say I'm not selling them. It's pretty much just working with it, making content out of it, and just really learning about how plants work. But talking about a lot of these plants, these do really need to be watered. Pretty much nothing else in here does need to be watered. I will say that. tomatoes maybe, and definitely these 2 plants, but that's pretty much it for now. We have oregano right here, mustard, and then dill. All of those are doing phenomenal. I'm a little bit disappointed about this because the oregano plants are starting to die out, and I don't know why. So I'm going to be doing a lot of research about that. And if you guys think you might know why the oregano plants are dying, I'd really love to hear what you guys think about that. And I'd love to change my setup for the next growth. I do have intentions of growing oregano outside too. So that'll be exciting. Going down to this area, these are more of our medium sized plants, strawberry plants, definitely growing slowly. And yeah, so starting to notice we have our first red leaf. So that could mean a few things. Worst case scenario is hibernation signs, so that's a problem if that is true, but I don't think it is. I'm going to do a lot of research to see what's going on there because my other plants are doing the same things. So I do have about 100 strawberry seeds on the way right now, and hopefully I can start working with those. All of those 100 seeds and these plants will most likely stay inside all year, and I'm really hoping to move those eventually to my aquaponic system and really grow those in there. And yeah, so I might try putting like 1 strawberry plant in the system, seeing how it does, and if it dies really quickly, then absolutely not. But if it thrives in it, then 100%. And I do feel like the chances of that first one of it dying is really, really low because it seems like every single plant I put in this, except the bunching onions, has thrived in this system. Then, going over here, we have a lot going on this shelf. These 2 plants have not done well. The peppermint and lemongrass, I do have intentions of growing these outside too, so I'm very, very excited about that. And I just ordered even more seeds to hopefully learn even more about the plant because I really struggled growing both of those. Then we have our strawberry hydroponic plants, and then we have our tomato plants, kind of the hydroponic way right there. Those are really cool to work with. Then we have our 2 flowers. We have poppy seeds and cosmos, very excited about those. Then we're germinating blueberries. That tray needs to be a little bit higher on the water level. I'm not seeing any growth development yet, but that's not really a problem yet. Let's see on this. I'm not seeing much on this either, but it will take time. I'm thinking it'll probably take about 2 more weeks before we start seeing signs, but both trays are staying at a constant temperature, so that is pretty good. And yeah, so I need to think, because once let's say I do get all those seeds to germinate, I'm gonna have like 1,000 strawberry seeds in this, like strawberry plants in this room. So that'll be amazing, but also kind of nerve-wracking because I really never worked with that many plants before. But I do think it'll be awesome to really work with strawberries, and like during the summer days, I can go in this room early in the morning, like 6 a.m., grab a few strawberries, do the morning harvest, and really enjoy that. So then for the soon-to-be the biggest plants in the room, which is going to be the cucumbers, we have 2 plants for that, and then the broccoli. These are being a little bit overwatered, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of chill out on watering those for now. And then moving over here, we have our bunching onions, and these are doing really good. Very, very excited about these because these are finally starting to show huge amounts of growth. They're looking really, really good. I do think it's going to take probably about a month before I really start to see major amounts of growth, but other than that, they're starting to do very, very well, especially now that the soil is starting to become really dry. So then we have rosemary. Rosemary is one of my favorite plants. I'm very, very excited to really work with this soon and in the future. So then with our biggest setup, well, not really the biggest, but more crammed shelf, we have a lot going on here. The parsley is finally going. The oregano is going. We got cilantro right there, and then we got basil. We have 2 little basil plants right there. And back here, we have celery, which I've never worked with before, and then we have daisies, so that's exciting. Then with the strawberries, a lot of these plants have sadly died. These 2 are dead. That one is dead right there. That one's coming back. That one's coming back. And that one's coming back. I'm going to keep them all in this room for quite some time to hopefully get them to start again. So we'll see how that does. But for now, it'll be a waiting process to see if they can start once again. So, we have one section left. So let's go ahead and talk about this area. We have amazing stuff growing right here. We have two sugar pea plants. We have more of a spread out method right here. And then we have a more of a bunched up method right there. So that's very, very awesome. We have our biggest tomato plants we've ever grown in here before. So I'm so excited about that. And to be honest, I really wish the shelf was a little bit bigger. That's also something I do regret. I do regret not getting bigger shelves that really could have a lot more growth capacity to it. So it is also nice that I can put like supplies on the tops though. So then to end today's video off with these plants that we really have no clue what to do with. All of these were originally supposed to go into hydroponics, but then recently I changed up what I want to do. So these actually have no point in being here anymore. So that's disappointing, but it's still awesome because they are doing great in those pots. So this will pretty much conclude this tour today. So before I do go ahead and end this video, I do want to answer one question about a future project, which is going to be this. I've said multiple times, it was never going to be shown on this channel again till the progress, but I do want to give you guys a progress update on supplies. Everything has been ordered. This will be the very last video and update I'll do till the main video building the setup does come out. So we have everything coming. Everything has been a little bit delayed because we've gone great. Just this year itself has been one of the most brutal winters we've ever had. So delivery is very delayed right now, and I was actually hoping to have the build already done. So I've already have contacted the store, already have an order placed for like the moss and plants, so I'm very, very excited about that. And yeah, so that build will be a very expensive build. So if you guys want to help support that video, please subscribe. And if you have some free time, please check out some of our other videos, especially the microgreen video we posted this morning. And yeah, now this is going to be the end of the video. So if you guys like these types of videos, please subscribe, hit the notification on all so you do not miss our video. Please like this video. I just really want to give a second and thank you all for watching today's video and supporting the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow when we post next. Peace.